Because while y'all are
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun, and life has been great. If you are new to the channel, we are a conglomerate of folks, and what I mean is you and I, who are of the like mindset that we just want to be left alone. We are trying to just live our lives. That's about the way it sums it up. So, if you like that, you'll love this channel. More specifically, my family and I just purchased a little small farm back in November, December timeframe last year, and we have found out it is just not big enough. It's just not big enough, folks. I'm telling you. But we're going to get into it. I actually have my co-host here. I don't know if she's a co-host because, that's a bad word in this household with some folks. But I want to thank Michael Best. Michael Best, thank you for emailing me and checking on Jennifer and I. And we're going to talk to you guys about some of the things that's been happening. More specifically, what happened this morning. So stay tuned. All right, so give you guys an update on the farm.
Are you editing that?
Maybe.
So stay tuned. All right. So
Maybe I may edit. All right, so to give you guys an update, Jennifer is doing well, and there she is, hair all over her head. But I like when she wears it like this. And we're inside the house right now on our favorite piece of furniture, the little reclining sofa that we bought for ourselves when we moved in. And we've come in from being outside with all of our animals, whom we love dearly. All of 1 goat, 2 turkeys, about 80 chickens, 2 cats, 5 dogs, and 4 to 6 ducks, depending on what day it is. And a partridge in a pear tree. So this morning, I look out my window because I'm trying to get to work early today.
You know what happened? It's because you was trying to get to work early.
I was trying to get to work early. Exactly.
Why don't you go to work late like normal?
Like normal. Exactly. So I'm looking out my window because I'm about to leave, and I see this city official in my driveway walking around my neighbor's house. So I called my neighbor. I said, "Hey, neighbor, do you know you got a person in the city truck with city vest on and whatever all in your back?" "Oh, yeah, that's the mosquito guy." I thought, "Okay, let me go ahead and talk to him." So I talked to him. We had a really good conversation. Very likable guy, very informative. And we sat there and just talked and talked and talked. So Eli, if you're watching, thank you, brother. It was a good conversation. So while I'm out there talking to him and I'm getting ready to leave and come in the house and tell Jennifer I'm leaving, another car pulls up behind the truck with flashing lights. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, he must need to talk to him about something." And then, as I'm coming in here to tell Jennifer I'm leaving, I see this guy looking in my backyard, right? So I'm like, let me go out here and see what the hell this dude's doing. So I go out there. "Hey, how you doing? I hate to bother you, and hope you're having a great day," and all this niceties. To come to find out that one of our neighbors, we don't know whom shall remain nameless,
He who shall not be
and had called the city on us about our animals. Isn't that a shame? Now, unbeknownst to us, well, yeah, we kind of got a good inkling who it is. We think it's the people who own the 5 acres behind us. Y'all see my face? The 5 acres. Yeah. We have 3 acres. They have 5. Why are my chickens bothering you from 8 acres away? I don't know. But this person is known for being a nuisance in the neighborhood. Yes. If you can call it a neighborhood. So anyway, we found out today that we're in violation because we can only have 6 chickens. And they can only be hens. And we can only have 4 dogs. What? And y'all know better than that. So today, to his credit, he was extremely nice. He's like, I can do this several ways. We can do this and do that, blah, blah, blah. Here's my card. I'll give you a chance to, take care of it. And then you guys just call me. I come back by for, quick inspection and blah, blah, blah. So, of course, it pissed us off. Because what we can't understand is, why can't you stay on your 5 acres We stay on our 3 acres. You stay on your 1 acre over here. You stay on your 2 acres over here, and you stay on your half an acre over there. And everybody leave everybody alone. Because we could complain about a lot of things. One being our neighbor who are like 7 doors away from and all their dogs who bark all the time. But do we do that? No. We hear roosters from other places all the time. Do we complain? No. Because we love animals. Ain't my rooster. So anyway, yeah, that's how we started the day today. So we have made a conscious combined decision that we are what, Jennifer?
Oh, we moving.
We're moving. We are moving. We are moving. We are moving.
And they're gonna deal with these type of neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm used to this chaos.
And we moved out here because we wanted to be left alone.
I'm used to neighbors who live next door to you and could hear gunshots go off in your house and not call police. Or the neighbors who live next door to you and see a fight going on in your front yard and all they do is get up and close their windows because they don't want to hear the noise coming in from outside. Because what goes on your yard ain't none of my business, even if I'm 5 feet from you. Because guess what? That's in your yard. Now you bring it in my yard, then I got to deal with it. But in your yard, at your house, that ain't none of my business. And
yeah, because we've had several fights in our old neighborhood where they fought, and then they end up on in our grass, and we was like, okay, y'all have to stop fighting for a minute, move back over here, and continue your fight.
Continue to fight in your yard.
In your yard,
Don't fight
not in our yard.
Don't fight in front of my house.
And they stopped the fight, and they moved back over 5 feet, and they continue to fight.
Kept on fighting. Because guess what? What they fighting about, what's going to happen with that fight, and what happens after the fight ain't none of my
Has
business.
nothing to do with me.
Because it ain't on my property. It's only my business when it's my property.
So, we have decided that we are going to move. And yes, we just moved in, December?
Yeah.
January, February, March, April, May.
We moved out by December.
We made it 5 months.
We'll be moved out by December.
And we had decided that our property was too small prior to today because of certain things that happen around in this area. But we weren't ready to move yet. I had planted the seed in Jennifer's, psyche. I was like, hey, the property's just too small. Our neighbors are just too close. But as of today, we have decided we are going to move. Jennifer's over there looking for properties. And guess who else is looking for properties? I am looking for properties. And yeah, probably before the end of the year, we probably will have a much larger farm. Somewhere where we have some acreage. I ain't gonna say in the middle of nowhere. I would like for it to be in the middle of nowhere, but I would like for it to be in civilization, just surrounded by like 20 acres on each side. That's really what I want. So I'm putting it out in the atmosphere, and I think Jennifer's in agreement with that. And we've already made some provisions with employers that is what we're looking to do. And regardless, one thing I'm learning about life is that if you put things out into the universe, into the atmosphere, and you start working toward it, things have a way of working in your favor. Okay? Okay. That's like 4 properties all in one. How many acres is it?
I don't even know.
It's farmland, which is fine.
Well, they got a little house.
Maybe we can have some chickens and not bother our neighbors. So we've been finding things. Jennifer found a bunch of properties this morning. She's found one that was really nice. It's 14 acres. It's got a lake on it. But I think it's too close to the neighbors. To be honest with you, I really think it's just too close to the neighbors. We need something that you got to drive down a private road to get to. That's what we need.
I sent you one of them.
I saw it, and it was nice.
Yeah, because it's like the house. Like even in the description, they tell you that the GPS is gonna turn you onto a specific road, and then you have to find. And then you have to find the actual like driveway in order to get to the property. Then you drive into the woods.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Like it's nothing around. Like it's not a marked road. It doesn't have a name. You drive and you drive off into the woods to find the house, and the house is surrounded by woods. And then when you look at the satellite view, like the closest neighbors, it's all woods until you get to their houses, and it's one on this side, and one on that side, but both of them look like they're probably 7 or 8 acres away.
Not far enough away.
But I mean, I can't tell from the satellite picture.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But I mean, they look like they're far away, but everything in between, it's no cleared land. It's all trees.
Oh. Yeah, we need some cleared land.
I mean, there's some cleared land around the actual house itself, but going away from the house,
right?
There's nothing.
I get it. I mean, I understand.
So between you and the neighbors, there's just forest.
So that's what we're dealing with, y'all. People just can't leave you the hell alone.
People just don't know how to stay on their own.
They don't know how to stay on their. They don't know how to mind their own business. They don't know how to stay on their own. You know. And I can't wait for the zombie apocalypse, because those kind of people are going to be the first one to have their face eaten off. Honestly. I mean, because think about it. How sad of a person do you have to be?
Oh, this is 46
to walk through your property, through your woods. I must add, because see, and I think I caught these folks peeping on our property like 3-4 weeks back, because I saw some folks on the back side of our property, and before I could get out there, they disappeared into the woods. Because I'm like, what the heck are they doing? Are they on? And it looked like they was on our property. And that's what you know. I don't care what you do on your property, but don't cross over this threshold. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
no, what they say? Don't step foot.
Don't step foot over here. So that's what we're doing right now. We possibly will be getting rid of all of our chickens, all of our fowl, all of our animals. We are coming up with solutions right now as we speak. And it's funny that today, after all this work of 5 months, today we had a record-breaking day of egg laying. We hit 8 finally for a day. And what that tells me is pretty soon we're going to hit 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 for the day. So just when we start getting our egg business up, and which is right, because our first batch was born in December, January, February, March, April, May. That's 5 months. So that means our first hatchlings are starting to lay now.
Hey, Jackson, shut up.
And we get this news today.
You know what?
Today.
I'm not even gonna stop it. I'm not even gonna stop the damn bark. Bark your fool head off.
So
annoy the hell out of all of it.
that is that's where we at. So I want to thank Michael Bass. Michael, you prompted this video, because Mike was like, I'm just checking on you. I ain't seen you in a while. What's going on with you and Jennifer on her channel? I looked and she hadn't posted on hers and you hadn't posted on yours and blah blah blah. So these are our posts, buddy. And all the other family members. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you guys. Send y'all some love. And y'all listen, don't pray and don't send positive. I mean, don't send vibes if they're not positive, because we need you to be thinking positive for us right now, okay? Because we're trying to do something big. And we're talking about acreage. And we're not talking about 3 acres. We're talking about like 30, 50 acres. 100 plus. So that's our next step. We just didn't think this was in the works. We just didn't know we were gonna have to do it this quick. But this is great because this is motivation. People usually move for one of two reasons: either motivation, aggravation, either aggravation. No, how does it go? People move for one of two reasons: desperation, motivation, or inspiration. And right now we are inspired to get the hell away from these people. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. Love y'all. See y'all next time.